Welcome to Chicago Bears Central pregame. We got the fellas in the building, Big Kev and Steve right there. I don't know about these names right here. Kev got to get these names off here. He put one of me all
I
these names.
didn't. That was
My name
on
ain't
there.
Bobby. His name ain't Bobby. Y'all know who he is anyway.
You
But
got
we
to
got,
turn it off yourself.
I don't know how to do that shit. Anyway, we got a big game today. Chicago Bears versus the Indianapolis Colts. Um, it's not been good for the offense the first couple games, and that's just putting it mildly. What do we think about the offenses, both teams, Chicago Bears and Indianapolis Colts, whoever want to start it off?
Ooh, this is going to be a game of either ineptitude or both teams going to figure it out. It's going to be one or the other because both of these teams are struggling offensively still. C-Dub.
Mhm.
Richardson is having trouble back there himself. They still got a good running back in Jonathan Taylor, so the Bears cannot rest on their laurels defensively. And they still got a couple of good, like Michael Pittman, still out there as well on the receiving side for them. So the Bears,
Questionable.
he questionable, but they got some weapons still. Us, man, offensively for the Chicago Bears, they better run the damn ball. Run it. Line up under center and let your big guys go against they big guys and see what happens. I'm just tired of seeing the running from shotgun. I'm not sure what Shane Waldron's thought process is behind this, but teams aren't fooled. They're not fooled. You're not setting up the play action. You're not setting up anything that can have them thinking that this is going to be a pass play, but they run it. So I want to see a little bit more creativity from the Chicago Bears offensively. I know Keenan Allen is out. Can we get a Roshan Johnson sighting now that Travis Homer is out? So let's just see what happens, man. But at the end of the day, I want to see a little bit more continuity. I did see some progression from Caleb Williams last week, as bad as that game was for him overall. We did see him play better than he did in game one. But if he doesn't have a time to throw, if it's more the same of him dropping back and somebody in his face, it's going to be a tough game to watch.
Hmm. Interesting. What you think, Steve? Both offenses, Indianapolis Colts and the Chicago Bears.
I mean, yeah, to some degree, I say they both struggling, but I seen Indiana put up 20 plus points in the first game, so it ain't struggling to the degree of us tonight. Or this morning, this evening, or whatever they did, whatever you want to call it. I
Afternoon.
need afternoon, whatever. I need to see some competence. I need to see some shit that makes sense. I need to see you use your players. This should be a game where it should be coming out of the gate, Kokomet target. Run the ball with Swift in between tackles. Get out of shotgun. Run the ball. We already know Nate Davis ain't starting today.
Hmm.
I'm expecting to see some better performance. We've heard them say it's not a talent issue per se, like we think. They said it's a technique and and formation issue. So we gonna see. I expect to see something better. This is probably, if not the easiest, one of the easiest D linemen you're gonna go up against in the next coming weeks. So take advantage of it. Take some time to get right and stop trying to call this game to show off your talent. Call the game to win. Call the game, make sense, run the ball, make some easy plays. When it's called for the throw downfield, be aggressive when it's necessary, and play defense like you always do.
Absolutely. I like what both guys said on here. Buckner's out today, right? Buckner's out for the Indianapolis
Forrest
Colts, right?
Buckner, yeah, I believe so.
So I think this is the day. I think Steve been preaching it. Both of you guys been preaching it for the first couple of games. It was time to ram the damn ball down the throat. The Green Bay Packers, I think they ran the ball like 80 times last game for like
Well over
200.
30.
Yeah, it was like 60, 50 or 60
Yeah.
times to
Well,
tell you the truth.
but that's how you protect your quarterback, especially
Yeah.
a quarterback that's not necessarily ready. As much as we love Caleb Williams being a number one pick, yada yada yada, you still got to protect your rookie quarterback. And the Bears haven't done anything to do that with him or any of the prior rookie quarterbacks that came out there, except maybe Mitchell Trubisky. Like, not to just bring up the past, but Mitchell Trubisky was protected by Matt Nagy's. They ran the ball, they moved the pocket, so on and so forth in that first season at least.
Yeah, I agree with that, but it's different situations. In their point, they missing their quarterback was injured, so they didn't want to put the game in the hands of of a guy that really basically just got on the team. He just got cut by the Titans, I think, like that. And we trying to get some cohesiveness with our offense, with our rookie quarterback. He is a rookie. You are right in a sense. But I do think this is a game where we should see a lot of runs, maybe 30 to 40 runs, and make the job easy for my man Caleb Williams, because it seems like everything's is just difficult for my man Caleb. And even the easiest
They
thing, it
made
just
it
look,
difficult.
yeah, it just
They making it difficult. That's why I'm not really harping on the things because, like I've been saying, even with power quarterbacks, we got to stop coming in with the mindset thinking that one player or one position, no matter how talented he is just going to fix the problem when there's obvious problems that we already have. At the end of the day, we know this line is not that good at pass protection. So you got to scheme yourself out of that. You got to do a lot of 12. You got to come out the game. I shouldn't come in this game and be like, well, let's see if they can hold it up. And then if they don't, then we're going to do the 12 man. You already know what it is.
Yep.
You already know what it is. Come in, have your protection right, run the ball. Like a quarterback's best friend ain't fucking wide receivers.
Nope.
It's
yeah.
really not. It's a tight end, a run game, and defense, and an O
Yep.
line.
And the wide
That is a
receivers,
quarter.
they benefit from things like that.
Yeah,
You know, quick slants, quick outs, situations that allow them and Caleb Williams to get into rhythm. These long developing plays that take 4 or 5 seconds is just not it,
it's not
Shane
a good
Waldron.
idea.
It's
Now,
not it.
I got a question for both of these guys before we go on to the defense. Uh, this is clearly the solution or the path to winning this game is running the ball, as the Indianapolis Colts have been unable to stop the run at all for the first two games. Is DeAndre Swift the guy?
He better show it today.
Because I see happy feet. I don't see him hitting any holes. If there was one, if
Right.
there was one, I don't see him hitting the holes. You know what I'm saying? At least getting the 3 yards that you can get. It looked like he's trying to go for the home run most of the time. Is he the guy? I think Roshan is activated. What do you guys think?
I
I
don't think
think the thing.
he hasn't been
Go ahead.
given a chance to show if he the guy or not. Really, like running 4 yards to pick up 1 or 2 yards is tough in the NFL. These guys are professional defenders. They big and strong, and if you're giving them the leverage like that, it's going to be hard for anybody back there to run and prove that they're the guy. We know that he can be the guy. He's gotten 1,000 yards, 800 yards, 900 yards in the season, so on and so forth. It's just about the packages. Can we put him in a position to find the holes? They're not creating those running lanes for him. So is he trying to bounce outside and get away from that rush? Yes. I'm not giving him a complete pass. You're a professional. You got to figure out how to do your job. But it's hard to do it when they're not blocking for him the right way and they're not calling the right type of run plays. Because we saw the first play of the season, he ran for 6-7 yards on the very first play of the season, and then they stopped running like that. So that's how I feel about it. I think he can be the guy, but we do want to see Roshan out there too. I do want to see Khalil Herbert out there as well.
With him, with the O line and everything, you have to utilize all your backs. So it's not a sense of is he the guy? It's a community. Like at the end of the day, Swift has never been the back that you can just rely on to create space, hit holes, and do all the things that the elite of elite backs do. He's not that type of guy. He's been a guy who's benefited from being behind some great lines. He's been behind Detroit. He's been behind Philly. Those people created holes, and then that's when you able to see his talent when he create when it's a good hole. We ain't creating no damn holes, and he's not gonna create a hole for himself like a Valence might or a Rojo might or a David Montgomery. Those guys can create their own holes because they're big enough to do so. He's not that type of guy. He's an elusive back, a guy that can catch out the backfield, in certain situations, a third down back due to the play. At the end of the day, we're sitting here running out of shotgun, which he's good at. But if you're gonna run out of shotgun, you got to create some nice ass holes,
Exactly.
no diddy, for him to get through.
Exactly.
With that being said, we do got some new pieces on the offensive line.
Big Pryor.
Big Pryor. I think what's my man's name? Karan. I think he's activated as well.
He's definitely activated. He's definitely activated today.
And Morgan as well. Am I mistaken? So we may see a whole revitalized offensive line. What it would be breath of fresh air. What do y'all feel about the
I
new?
will be happy as hell if I see no Nate Davis today. To me, he's played himself out of his own damn position. I've
And
never seen him before. But you made like to say like okay, he hasn't. Ryan Poles hasn't addressed it to the best of his ability, but he has addressed this line. You got to let the people that you sign do go to work.
Yes.
And this is the time to see if your sign is gonna hit because you too busy trying to hold on to motherfuckers
Oh,
like Bayless and Nate Davis. We don't even see who you just brought along. So yeah, there's times, especially with you rotating the damn guard thing anyway, which that needs to stop. But yeah, I want to see what Matt Pryor to do today. He gets full go, and I want to see what some of these other dudes do. And hopefully we see the rookie have his first debut today.
I need
and
Coleman Shelton to go out there and do his damn job too. He been ass. He been tissue paper the whole
that motherfucker.
season so far. And this, so with those two, you got two of your five starting offensive linemen trash, like trash. These the other side licking their chops. They not even. They don't even care. They might as well not be out there.
Yeah, I agree with you. Agree with both of you guys. Let's move over to the defense, man. The Chicago Bears defense to me is a top 5 defense. They're just in the situation. Ain't no way we were supposed to be in that game against the Texans if we don't have a top 5 defense because that team is got aspirations of going at least to the Super Bowl or something like that. They got higher aspirations. You seen what they did in the first game. Indianapolis Colts, they kind of you know what they are against the run. They pretty decent against the pass. What do you guys think about the defenses in this game today?
The Chicago Bears defense is legit. I would like to see them be solid for a full 60 minutes. For whatever reason, it's the first half is like ho hum, and then the second half they come out and they're just locked down. And honestly, in the first game they were solid in the first 3
Kev,
drives, and they
that's
were
a good ho hum too. That's a good ho
yeah.
hum
Oh
too.
yeah. No, I'm not saying it's bad at all. The
Yeah,
Bears defense is legit. It's not you can't pick many holes in the defense at all.
yeah.
They didn't really get much pressure on CJ Stroud last week. I'm expecting that to change this week. But other than that, and let's win the takeaway battle. Did they get any takeaways last week?
They got a strip. They got a strip
Fumble.
fumble at the end of the game.
Yeah, but that's about it. I do want to see maybe 2 or 3 takeaways or opportunities for takeaways. A few more hits on the quarterback would be good. But when it comes to the defense, all you can do is for the Chicago Bears at least is just nitpick. Like you can just say,
Yeah.
it ain't really too much you can say wrong about these guys. But as far as the Indianapolis Colts defense, we know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to do exactly what the first 2 teams did, and that's gonna put Caleb Williams in a situation where he got to get rid of that ball early or run for his life. And right now, our offensive line hasn't shown much for us to believe that even this Indianapolis Colts can't get to him. So until they prove it, these defensive lines, they ready. They ready to attack the Bears with the blitz. What we had 38 out of 41 pressures at last week is crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say this before Steve goes. A lot of people is accurately, I think, predicting that the Bears should just run the ball down the Indianapolis Colts throat. And but this other team, they got pride too, and they've been looking at the clippings. The coaches has been in the locker room preaching we got to get better at stopping the run too now. So let's not just go in and be dumb bombs, just steady pounding the ball and ain't nothing happening now.
I think the reason they saying that is because if you look at the injury report, half they damn team gone. They got
I feel you.
But listen, I just want you. This is why they say this. They got 2 centers out. They got their starting OT. They got a Blake Freeland out. They got a guard out.
Ooh.
All they got are tackles. And they one guard, the highest paid one, the motherfucker, his ass. But besides that, and then they don't even let me leak on D-line. DeForest out. They got another DN out, one D tackle out, both tight ends out. Like they fuck. Like this should be the game where you should insert your dominance, especially on the defensive side. Like
You know what that
Javon
mean to
should
me?
be.
You know what that mean to me, Steve-O? it could be meaning one or two things. It could mean what you saying, or it could mean it's a bunch of young, hungry dogs out there ready to prove themselves on both sides of
That's
the
what I
ball for
was talking
Indianapolis.
about. That's what I was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. But we seen them young hungry dogs last year in the joint practice, and I ain't impressed.
This is actually the first time, man. You really think we got a big advantage against the Colts?
We should.
What's
We're
the
We
best
should.
advantage, Steve? We got a better advantage
We
offensively or
there.
defensively or
We
both sides?
both technically both, but more importantly, the defensive side. The defensive today, to me, we are a top 5 defense. We just haven't been able to show it because we've been on the field too damn long.
Absolutely,
hmm
100%.
Today, I don't think we're going to be on the field that long.
I
We
agree.
better
We
not
shouldn't
be.
be. We shouldn't be. Let me
What's the
say that
weather?
we shouldn't be.
Is it raining out there,
It's a
Bobby?
dome. It's a dome.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
It's a
right.
dome.
Now, yes, a
Um,
dome. Yeah, close that motherfucker up. So we ain't got no wind breeze or no rain or no driplets or no raindrops. So
this man, this
Raindrop,
man said
drop top.
driplets. Hey man, we got to give some love to Javon Dexter, who has been absolutely tremendous the first couple games for the Bears. 2 sacks. How good can this guy be, y'all? In this game and then in the future of the season? How
He could
good
be.
could Javon Dexter be?
He's already proven himself. Javon Dexter Sr. came into the season with a chip on his shoulder. We saw it in training camp. We saw it in OTAs. We saw it. We saw it in the first 2 games. We've seen it, so we know what he's capable of. We were excited when he got drafted by the Chicago Bears, and now he's getting a position. He's in the position to become a premier defender in the NFL. Period. As far as his future is concerned, C Dub,
Mhm.
I'm ready to see him take that step
I can't
forward.
stand y'all niggas.
Uh,
Why you can't say what happened?
They talking about I'm optimistic that we got a shot.
That's
yeah,
Fuck
what you see
y'all.
how surprised I was.
Fuck
yeah.
y'all.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as Javon Dexter Sr. is concerned, the dude has a chance to become a really, really, really good player in this league, and he can end up being one of the next great Chicago Bears.
Really quick before Steve go, I think that the Chicago Bears said that his exact position was the most important position on the defense. And the reason that the Chicago Bears defense is thriving so much, you can give a lot of credit to Javon Dexter.
Yep.
Like even if he
Yeah.
not
But
even if he not getting on, he's still disruptive. But I already told y'all, like Rob Poe is trying to make him he trying to make him Chicago Chris Jones. That's what he
hmm
trying to turn him into.
ooh,
Now he got a long way to go.
yeah,
But
he do.
I think that's the end of vision, a Chris Jones type motherfucker. Because that's what he built like, and that's what he kind of as a youngster, that's what he kind of looked like.
Yeah. He not as giant as Chris Jones now. Chris
I
Jones
don't,
is a damn giant.
I,
He's a giant.
I don't think you realize they're about the same size, sir.
Ain't no way he's 6. Let me see how tall. Oh shit.
Javon might
He's
have
six
him with an
six.
itch.
Yes,
I'm
you're
about to
right.
say,
What's wrong with
I'm about to
me?
say Javon might have him with an itch. Like,
Yes, you're right. I
yeah.
stand corrected.
They then
hmm
like that's why I said like he like and Eberflus too. Almost like the Forest. He's almost like the Forest as well. Like he like large D linemen, especially the interior ones.
And with back to the offense real quick, with Keenan Allen out, rumored to be indefinitely, like with personal issues as well as his heel.
Oh my god.
Who?
Um, I saw some rumors. It might not even really be substantiated. You
Okay.
know how the
Wait,
internet
who you
is.
talking about?
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen. But
Oh,
with him being out, I need to see something from Rome today, bro. Something.
I
I
ain't say
agree.
Um,
shit.
I agree.
because I know that he's been injured. He's nursing himself back to health. But I need to see something, bro. You put yourself back in the game yourself. You was ready to get back. You didn't miss no games. Let's see your young self go out there and get something done, bro. I ain't saying 150 yards, yada yada yada, but I do want to see 3, 4 catches, maybe a touchdown. You dropped a touchdown in the end zone last week. I need to see more from Rome Odunze today, on top of everything else from the offense. But let's see that connection between these young rookies get going.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't think anybody asks for 150 yards for Roma Dunze. Roma Dunze. We just want him to be consistent. Don't drop TD passes that you've been catching all college. That was a easy catch for you. I ain't trying to hit. I seen you catch it all in college with Washington.
You know I
Uh,
seen you, motherfucker. You can't every fucking thing gets ordered, bitch. So your punk ass. See, now I got beef with your ass because I ain't been seeing no. Your ass ain't playing like Rome. Your ass playing like Bulgaria. Cause this ain't
Yeah.
the fucking Rome. This ain't the fucking Rome that was killing my goddamn Oregon all last year, the last 2 years. So I better see. I don't know if you got to go see Lil Durk hairstyles, put some more bleach in your shit, but you need to figure it out.
yeah, that's funny as hell.
Funny.
That
Hey,
nigga playing like Latvia. I'm finna start calling that nigga
yeah,
Latvia.
man, called him Lafayette. Let's get a player to watch from the offensive side and the defensive side, and then we'll get to the predictions.
Both
Whoever want to
teams.
go from just from us. Who cares
Just
about the
us.
Colts?
No.
If y'all want to add the Colts, I don't give a damn about the Colts. If y'all want to add them, go ahead.
My player to watch is definitely DeAndre Swift from the offensive side. This team, the Colts have given up 200 plus yards in each game that they've played. It's time for you to earn that big contract that we gave you, because we could have gave it to Saquon Barkley or the guy that's out in was it J.K. Dobbins for the Chargers. That he playing on a $1 million deal right now or something like that, and he's leading the league in rushing yards and
He also
touchdowns.
coming off an injury, so
If I'm,
yeah.
but still, they're doing their jobs. I need to see him do his job. Defensively from the Bears, I want to see the secondary again. Let's get some picks. Let's see if Stevenson can go out there and follow up with a strong week 1 and get another strong week 3. On the other team, man, you got to watch out for Jonathan Taylor. This dude still got a little bit in the tank. He one of those running backs that was really, really good for a long time, and he kind of working his way back. And he can go out there and gas the team for some chunk plays. So be careful with him. And as far as their defense is concerned, the entire defensive line, I don't care if it's
Dead.
rookies or it's vets. The entire defensive line is going to be licking their chops to try to get to Caleb Williams today. So the Bears got to be ready on our offensive line.
I know it.
Jonathan Taylor only been good for 3 years. Go ahead.
I was just about to say if my quarterback get sacked more than 4 times today, somebody got to go.
4 times no. 4 times is too many twos.
That's what I'm saying. He shouldn't get sacked twice. That's how
Right.
weak his line is today. That's my point. But like that, yeah. Like my player to watch is probably Dexter, Javon Dexter. I think he can have a monster game today. Anybody on this line really can have a monster game. The real can have a monster game. But on the offensive side, fucking Cole Kmet.
Where has he been?
It's more of a product of Shane Waldron's system too, though.
No, it's 90% Shane Waldron. It's 95% Shane Waldron. We using this as like folks on goddamn the pickup for the Windy City Bulls. We don't even know this motherfucker here. He need to be the main motherfucker. Like I don't give a damn if you gotta get that nigga 8 targets. Give it to him.
I'm gonna go with my defensive player to watch as in Montez Sweat. I don't think he's had his impact as far as numbers. I definitely think he's been bringing pressure and shit, but I don't think he's put his numbers. I think this is the game that he comes out and has a multi-sack game. I'm gonna go on the offensive side, and I'm a go with Caleb Williams. I think the game will be easy for him. I want to see if he can have himself a relatively good game, because I don't think he had a good game yet. So this would be the first chance for him to have a good game and get his first touchdown passes and add 2 more to that. I'm going to add 2 more to that. He's going to have a big game today. And with the Colts, this is Jonathan Taylor. He's a good running back. But in the fourth quarter last game, they didn't even play him. So I don't know what to say about the Colts. But I ain't finna even be dumping on them because we got our own problems. Now, predictions. Let's hear it, Joe. I want to hear some love, though. I want to hear some love from the Bears, bro.
I got the Bears winning this game, although it's tough to be confident, just like last week. Even I know this ain't the Houston Texans, but we are on the road, and the offense hasn't shown me enough yet to be overly confident. So I say the defense is going to have a good game. Give me 20 to 10 Bears today.
I like it. Steve-O.
23-10 Bears.
Ooh, that's high power offensively. Who's scoring 3 touchdowns? Who's scoring 3 touchdowns? For us, it is. Who scored 3 touchdowns, gang?
I think we scoring 2 and the rest is field goals.
An ass. He did that on purpose. Gang. He did it on purpose. Does Caleb get his first touchdown today?
You should. First
Yeah.
fucking drive.
Yeah, he
Yes.
should get it.
I'm gonna go 28-10.
Y'all got the
Chicago
best.
Bears.
So the defense scoring what 3 times?
No,
Maybe.
what you mean? 3 touchdown passes from Caleb and 1 rushing.
Ooh-wee. 3.
Let's
Oh,
go.
he got 4 touchdowns today. Okay.
So this
3.
nigga just woke.
You
This
said
nigga
3
just woke
passes
up.
and 1
so
rush.
he woke up like Frieza. I come to destroy
Look
all.
what look what look what nephew put.
Stevie
Look at
Steely E said 35 to something.
Look
Y'all
at that.
got the Bears
28 to
scoring 30
14.
points. Wow.
Yeah. You don't think they capable?
They haven't shown me that they are.
Do they have
That's
the
why I said
requisite pieces to do so?
I don't know.
At
Be
this
honest.
Point, hell,
I'm being
at this,
honest.
At, the, at
It's a
this
yes
point,
or no
no.
answer.
At this
No.
point in the season, game
Okay,
3,
I expect-
no.
I accept no and I accept no.
Yeah.
I say yes. Bear down. We finna get off the snide. 3 touchdown passes, 1 rushing, 28-10. I don't know where 14 points come from, nephew. He tweaking with 14 points. I don't know how they're gonna score that. But
That's safety.
y'all any more comments before we get out of here and get ready for the game, y'all?
Hey, Shane Waldron, I'm gonna need you to show me something, bro. For real. Show me something.
Hey, call the game like you back in Seattle. Forget that we got the technically we ain't got all the bells and whistles today, so you really need to call it plain Jane. Call it plain Jane.
Oh man, Shane, bro. Well, y'all ain't giving this man a fair shake, bro. This is a new personnel. This is a new
not
team.
a new offensive coordinator. He's not Lukey
I
Dookie,
know-
who's been an offensive coordinator for the first time. He's been an offensive coordinator for years.
Can I say this though, Steve?
Decades.
New personnel.
I don't give a
new
damn.
strategy, rookie
I don't give a
quarterback.
damn.
How much time would you give this guy? You ain't giving this guy no
Week
time
6.
to catch a rhythm. Week 6. Okay, you give him a time. You give him time. What about you, Kev?
About as far as Shane Waldron is concerned,
Yeah.
yeah,
Week
I'm giving
6.
him a little bit of time, but
Yeah.
I'm weary. Being a Bears fan and watching the
The perfect word.
same
That's
thing every
fair.
year. It doesn't matter who the offensive coordinator is. It's always the same thing. So he has a shorter leash for me than I would normally give a new coach in a new system because I expected more from him. Just to be frank, I expected him to be a little bit more exotic and a lot less predictable than he's been so far these first 2 games of the season.
Like
That
somebody
is-
just said, he talking about it don't matter if you get blown up through the middle. Hey, Shador was getting blown up through the middle. You know what they did on that final play? They got rolling the fuck out.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Hey, that was
What a play by Shador
bro.
Williams.
That was
Shador Sanders.
amazing.
That was a hell of a game.
He threw that from
bro.
the 50.
I
From
was
the
sitting right
50.
here. I was like, oh my
Ain't-
God. Did he
ain't
just
no
catch
way.
that shit?
Ain't no
Bro,
way.
and he put it in the perfect spot, Joe. Like he threw that thing from the 50. He had to throw it at least 55 yards.
He threw a
bro.
little 55 yards. Yeah, that's a good game. I think the Illinois game was a
I-
little better, but the Colorado game was,
It was the mindset that got me more than the throw. He was like, yeah, I know that I'm gonna send him towards the middle of the field because I know Travis is gonna catch all the attention, and they think I ain't gonna throw it to him because he little, but I'm gonna let it right where I need it. I
Bro,
said,
that
this
was
nigga
crazy.
stupid smart.
he was
This
gloved
nigga
though.
smart.
Hey, but the receipt Webster was gloved though.
Yeah.
The defender was right there.
The fact that
He
he
just
caught that,
slipped.
like he adjusted to
He
the ball.
slipped.
In the
He
end
was
zone.
just too late because if you
Yeah.
seen him, that nigga did the fucking Chris Brown when he slid. That nigga was on the side of his neck.
Yeah,
I said that nigga almost had that interception.
crazy.
Oh man. But thank everybody for coming on. This is the #1 station for Chicago Bulls news, Chicago
Bears.
Bulls Central,
Bears.
There.
Chicago Bears news, Chicago Bears Central. Make sure y'all be in tune for the live call with CBC. We back to normal this week, y'all.
Yes, sir.
It's about to be crazy.
Yes, sir.
Let's get it. We gonna see y'all in 30. Peace out.
Drip, we see you in the comment
Drip,
section.
drip
just
talking
hating,
shit.
bro.
Drip talking shit in church. That's crazy.
Right, bro. Praise the Lord.
How you in church saying things like this,
It's
bro?
wild.
Respect